We the people, three simple words that defined our nation. And now through July 4th of next year, 11 News is taking you on a tour through history ahead of America's 250th birthday. Over the next year, we'll bring you monthly stories highlighting the history of Southern Colorado as we honor not just where we've been, but who we are as a nation.
We start with America's mountain at 14,115 feet. It's hard to miss, but do you know why it's called Pikes Peak? We're exploring who Zebulon Pike was.
From the ground looking up, its beauty is breathtaking. And from the top looking down, well, there's really nothing like it. We call it Pikes Peak, but it was first known as Tava.
It's the same word as sun. When the sun is rising, the tip of Pikes Peak, right? Pikes Peak, the peak of Pikes Peak, it lights up first before any of the other land.
John Jarrell is a program coordinator with the Pikes Peak Library District, a Pikes Peak expert, if you will. He says there were many names the mountain could have gone by. The Ute called it Tava. The Spanish called it Sierra del Madre. There was even a push to name it James Peak after a man named Edwin James. Jarrell says he was the first of European descent to summit the mountain, but instead it was named after Zebulon Pike, who actually never even made it to the peak of Pikes Peak. He did explore the area, though, and was caught on Spanish lands. Doing what? Well, there are two different theories.
This has been debated for over 200 years now, interestingly, and that's what was the real point of Zebulon Pike's trip.
His official account says he was looking at the land and preparing for migration to see if it would be a good place for farming. He says he got lost, got turned around, and was in the wrong place.
And then there is the other possibility, which seems more likely to me and to a lot of people, which is that the main purpose of the mission was to prepare for a potential war with the Spanish Empire.
Regardless of his reasoning, he died during the War of 1812, and his published book about the area was made popular by his death. Decades later, the gold rush started in Colorado, and people on the East Coast needed a name for it. Even though it was in what we now know as the Denver area, the landmark they chose was the mountain, Pike's highest peak.
Once the media called that gold rush in 1858 the Pikes Peak Gold Rush, well, then it was done. There was never going to be another name that the mountain was going to take.
In the late 1800s, the federal government created an organization to officially name landmarks in the U.S.
In 1890, that organization, it's like first pass, it officially named it Pikes Peak, but removed the apostrophe. And that's how we got Pikes Peak as we know it today.